What's up, everyone? This is your girl, DJ Jazz, and I am with Open Minds. They are a group here in Charlotte, North Carolina. They're out here at UNCC promoting for their new mixtape and just everything else that they are coming out with for this year for everyone. So go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Michael Potts. I go by the name Bino.
What up, y'all? I'm Q-Dot.
I'm Dawn V, also known as First Lady.
I'm D Mills, aka Smoke God.
Okay, so how did everyone get their start in the group?
Within the group? Well, me and him went to the same high school, so I knew of him as another rapper, and he knew of me as another rapper, and I was kind of, I don't want to say, what was the word? Not hating on each other, but
we just
peeping game. Like,
yeah, we were
competitive, yeah.
Like, I listen to his stuff and be like, I mean, he nice, but he ain't better than me, though.
So then, we fell into a situation, he fell into a situation, and I was fortunate enough that he was able to bring me on board, and the whole label just got put together like that, and then he had already knew everyone else. You could tell him about that.
Yeah, but really, it started like this. I was, like he said, I was playing basketball with him. Not him, actually, playing basketball with him. AAU basketball, and then like, his twin brother is actually our producer. He's in Open Minds as well. And I think one time at the practice, we were just talking about music, and it came up that they made music too, and I was like, word, so I'm gonna come see what's up with you. So I went to his house, and I was making music with them constantly, making music with him and her also. So it's kind of like, dang, I make music with you, I make music with you, so we might as well just come together. So now it's like we're just a big family. You know what I mean? So yeah. So.
Okay, so where do you get your influences for your music?
From a lot of different places. I know me personally, I listen to Lauryn Hill, a lot of Andre 3000. 2 Chainz actually is one of my favorite rappers. So with all those different influences just mixed together, I'm kind of just like my own thing. Like, it's kind of unique.
I think with me, my biggest influence, and I think what drives me is my mom. My mom's a very hard-working, woman. So, like, when I'm in the studio and I'm like thinking like, I'm tired, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to finish up this last song, I just think like watching her work, you know what I'm saying, and she was tired, she'd come home from work and work some more. So I use that as my inspiration for my music, just to, keep me going, you know what I mean, so.
Okay.
I'd say my inspiration is definitely Beyonce. I mean, she's been at it since she was young, so I kind of look up to her. I mean, she's a singer, dancer, and she acts like I want to be something like that when I get on.
Well, I'd say that my influence definitely was my pops, because he was the first one that started me. He was making beats and stuff, and I was just used to being there watching or whatever. And then he just put me in the booth one day, and I liked it. Ever since then, kind of ran with it. So yeah.
Okay, so tell everyone a little bit about OPM Forever. This is your latest thing from Open Minds. So how was it making this and putting it all together, and did you guys have like any difficulties deciding what tracks to put on there and then actually putting the tracks together? Just tell me how that went.
Like, fortunately, everybody that runs the label was kind of telling us like, we need music, so all of us felt like we had like maybe 15 songs, and we like, we good, let's drop something. He's like, nah, more music. So it got to the point where we had like maybe, how many songs did we have? Like 40, 50 songs almost probably? Between all of us, we had so many songs.
I wouldn't even put a number on it.
Yeah. So then once we got to the point where we were ready to choose what goes in the project, we was just like, what do we do with so much to choose from? So I think that part was difficult. I mean, I know me personally, I got my feelings hurt with some songs that didn't make it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But the songs that made it were definitely good. But the whole experience of making the whole project, working with different producers, going to different studios, and then being around them the whole time was a great experience.
Yeah, I think what I like the most about it, though, there aren't just tracks just thrown together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all worked on the mixtape together, probably for about a strong year. Together, just making music. So. He pretty much said everything, so
yeah, he had to say that. I ain't gonna add it.
So he had that.
Okay.
Locked out.
So I'm going to talk specifically to you, First Lady. So I see you're holding it down out here for the women, and I really like that. My biggest influence is like seeing other women in our community doing things for us. How do you want to leave your image here in the city and bring it to other cities so you can keep holding it down for the women?
I definitely want to hold it down because honestly, I haven't seen like any girls, come out of Charlotte,
Exactly.
So it's a lot of pressure on me. But I mean, I'm just ready for it all. Like, Yeah, so I'm just ready for it all.
Okay, that's good. So there are a lot of groups in Charlotte, we all know this, just groups, rappers, artists in general. What sets you apart from the other people here?
You can go ahead, Quan.
I think what definitely sets us apart, I think just by looking at us, you can already tell that we're all four completely different people from four completely different backgrounds. And you hear our music, you see we're just four completely different styles. And usually with movements and groups, like, one thing we won't call us a group, we like to use the word movement because that's what, you know, we really are, because we're all individual artists. But like I was saying, you know, a lot of times with music, they're the same type of artists, you know. But listening to our CD, you can tell that we're all so different, all have different styles, and we all, but at the same time, with our different styles can all come together and we, you know, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they blend, the cohesive.
We blend, yeah, so I think that's what makes us different, you know. I think, you know, we love where the game is right now, we just want to bring our own.
So since you guys are, you guys do blend your music together, would you say that your music is a type of genre, or do you just not even want to put a genre on it?
I wouldn't put no genre. Well, I mean, it's just a bunch of different music. So like, I'm not gonna put no genre.
Because I think one thing I love about Opium Forever as well, I feel like it's not just one demographic that I feel like we can reach. I feel like once you hear it, I feel like anybody can like it, from a 5-year-old to, you know, someone 50-year-old, you know, whether they like necessarily trap music, whether they like real hip hop, whether they like R&B. I feel like we have a little bit of everything on there. So
If we try to name one genre for it, we'd be lying. Like if we say it's an R&B album, it's really not.
Yeah.
If we say it's a straight rap album, it's really not. So it's hard to really give a genre for it.
Okay. So are there any artists in the city that you guys do want to work with, or that you have already worked with?
Everybody sitting right here.
This is the squad right here.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of artists that we respect in the city. Mr. 704, he's been grinding hard in the city.
definitely.
People like King Carter, S-Dub, they've been grinding hard in the city. My homie GT, he's been working hard.
Yeah.
Humboldt County.
Humboldt's been promoting.
Yeah, definitely.
My brother, Shouts to Phaser Gang, he's been working hard. So there's a lot of people in the city that we respect their hustle.
Yeah. I think the most part about features, I think for the most part, we're keeping everything in-house right now, because I feel like we're just in a zone as far as making music. So, yeah, so really with each other, really, you know, just having fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you guys all have planned for 2014? Like shows? Is there a tour? Like what else? Are you coming out with another mixtape and everything like that? So what's going on?
Nothing in stone. We're always working on music.
Right.
Like even after we drop that, we probably got 2 mixtapes worth of music that we could drop right now if we really wanted to.
That's what's up,
you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely more shows. We just want everybody to know what we already have. So our focus, at least for the first half of this year, is promoting what we have, especially with Opium Forever, because it's such a good product. Like that's why we're here now at UNCC. So many more other schools, so many more places we got to go, just so people can know about us, as opposed to just jumping up trying to do this and do that like we already made it and everybody already knows about us. So right now we're still starting from the ground up.
Okay.
Still starting from the ground up, and I think we're just gonna continue to work hard. I mean, continue to work hard and just, you know, hopefully that leads us somewhere. You know? So.
Okay, so you guys are rocking the Open Minds apparel. What other apparel do you guys have? I mean,
Well, actually,
so
we'll
you
hook
have it
y'all up
covered.
with some beanies. You know what I'm saying? For y'all.
Get them in the camera. Get them in the camera. You know what I'm saying? Hook y'all up.
We actually just got these today though.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram. I was like, oh, those are dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are dope. I like
We got Open Minds wristbands,
Oh, snap, yeah.
We got all kind of tank tops,
hoodies,
Tank
tank
tops,
tops,
yeah.
shirts.
A lot
We got a
of
bunch of
different
stuff.
color
Yeah.
shirts. So.
Okay.
OpenMindsMusic.net is our website.
Yeah, so
OpenMindsMusic.net is our
Twitter is
website.
at Open Minds NC.
NC.
What's our Instagram? Open Minds Music is our Instagram.
Follow us on
Make
there.
sure you get all that.
Do you guys have crop tops? I love crop tops.
We don't.
Yeah.
We've been working
Promote,
on getting more
push
stuff
that.
for the ladies. So
Yes, for
that's
the
our next goal.
ladies.
It's summertime. It was winter, so it wasn't really.
Yeah, it just was
True,
cold,
true.
so we
Now we're gonna go on that.
True. So
Oh,
where
yeah,
do
we
you-
also have
oh,
membership
sorry.
cards as well for our street team.
What do you like? What's the membership card do for the people?
The membership card, just you're officially a part of us. You know,
okay.
Everywhere we go, you go. Huh?
Discounts online.
And
for
discounts
the product.
discounts online for all of our apparel. You start.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
That's what's up. I want one of those so I can get some discounts. So where do you guys see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years? I mean, I know that you guys are going to be out of Charlotte, but where do you see yourself?
You want to go ahead?
Me, go ahead, you got it.
Oh, I mean, in the next year or two, I feel like we should be blown. That's just me personally.
Yeah, you know, I'm rocking with you.
5 years, I should be blown and rich.
Yeah.
In 10 years, I should be like president or something.
Something like that.
Nah, but all jokes aside though, in 5 years, we should all be doing our thing, whether we're still doing stuff together, which I feel like we'll always be doing stuff together.
Yeah.
We should all be working on individual projects, trying to do our own thing, because like we're also different. So yeah, in the next 5, 10 years, we're gonna be out of here.
And the next 5 or 10 years, man, I'm just excited to, you know, keep working with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, those like my family. Like that's like my little sister. That's like my big bros. So I'm just excited to see where they go. You know, because I'm after this past year working on OPM Forever, I've just seen all of them grow so much as artists. You know, so I'm just excited to see where we are. You know, 5, 10 years musically, and you know, physically. You know. He doing the dreads, you know what I'm saying?
He excited to see your dreads drop.
So I'm just excited to see where we are, man. Like I said, we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, working hard, you know. See where that takes us, you know.
Okay. A question I like to ask a lot of artists that I personally know will make it out of the city and bigger because of their talent is being in the industry, you have to, I guess, well, some people think that you have to conform. Do you guys think that you will be affected by that when you get bigger in the industry?
Not at all. I mean, that's why we got the name Open Minds. You can't be restricted by anything. That's why it's difficult sometimes though, because I can admit that I've been in the club and heard all that ratchet music. I'm like, yo, man, I'm about to go to the studio and make a hood song. It's gonna go straight to the clubs.
Right.
But you can't get caught up by that, especially when you have your own style. You just have to really listen to music and make your own sound.
You definitely got to stay true to yourself because people are going to respect that more than you just trying to be something that you aren't.
And people, as listeners, you could hear when it's real and when it's fake, when somebody's trying to put on. I think that's very, very true. Like, if you listen to somebody's music, you could be like, nah, he ain't about what he talking about. And that makes you not like somebody. And I think that's one thing that we all do, is that everything we say is real.
Everything is natural, like it's original.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's important for all of us to stay honest with our music, you know what I'm saying? So I won't be worried about changing our image too much. Something I like that his dad said, talking to us one time, he said, I forgot exactly what he said, but he was talking about, remember he said, you don't have to change who you are because, what did he say? I really forgot what he said.
Exactly what he said.
He was like, because we were talking about having to make a certain type of music to be on the radio, so he said if you just stay doing you and being true to yourself, you know, people are gonna gravitate to you rather than you trying to make, you know, a certain style of music. And like he said, man, like we're always in the club, always promoting, and you know, always trying to promote our brand. So of course, being around like a bunch of music, you always want your music to be played. You know what I'm saying? So we're in necessarily clubs like 935, which really isn't our main demographic. You know, you kind of get caught up in there like, oh, I should make this style of music. You know what I'm saying? So, but like you said, man, it's important to us to just stay true to ourselves, you know. So.
Yeah, and also to support other artists in Charlotte.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of, there are a lot of people in the city that they feel like, I feel like that they're better than everyone. They don't want to support other artists. And that's where I feel like Charlotte as a whole is kind of where we're not progressing, where we're not getting to the point where we need to be. So I really respect you guys for actually openly coming out and being like, we want to support other artists.
What I will say though is that it's definitely progressing now.
Yes.
Especially that I've seen since we started this a year ago to now. People are supporting each other more. The whole city itself is just on a come up with the Hornets coming back and everything like that. The whole city is changing, and especially like the club scene and the music. Everybody feels like, I feel like last year, people didn't really think they could make it. But I feel like now people are starting to feel like, yo, like if I do this, I really might make it. So I think we are progressing as far as
I think it's time, man.
being.
It is.
I think it's time, you know.
Yeah.
So I know that you guys have been through a lot of challenges in your life, not even with music, but with just everything. Has there ever been a point where you just wanted to give up on the music and just anything?
Nah, it's the opposite.
Okay, so how did you overcome those things and just pretty much give advice to the people out there that think that their music isn't good enough or they're never gonna make it?
We always gonna have people that gonna hate on you or ain't gonna like your music, but I mean, they just talking about you. That's more buzz to me. So talk how you talk.
Well, my mom always told me people gonna talk whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad. They might say you're doing this good, they might say you're doing this wrong, but people gonna talk. So if you stay focused on what everybody's saying, then you're gonna be messed up.
Yeah. And I think what advice I would just give to anybody else trying to do what we do is just believe in yourself. You gotta believe, and you can't be shaky. You know, you just gotta believe in what you're doing. So.
And with me, like, writing is like a fallback for me. So I don't see how somebody could feel some type of way about something and then give up writing or give up music. Like, if I feel some type of way about something, that's where I'm going. I'm going to the studio. I'm writing something. You know what I mean? So I don't see how you could give up, especially with a dream like that. I don't see how you can give that up.
It's a gift. Like, it was given to you for a purpose. All of us were put here for a purpose. Like, this doesn't just happen to anyone every day. Like, we're really getting something that people would die to have right now.
And for me, like, I wouldn't want to give up because, like, I started writing music because, like, it was like therapy for me. It's kind of like for me to, like, get out stuff I was going through, like you said, you know what I mean? And, you know, that's what gravitated people to that, you know? I play music for it, and then, you know, I like play it for some of my friends, and they'd be like, yo, that's really good. Me not trying to just, you know, really not necessarily trying to make a hit. I was really just getting out my emotions, you know, and people gravitated to that. So giving up really is not an option for me because, you know, that's what I continue to do, you know, just talk about my experiences and what I go through. So, yeah, so believe in yourself. That's what
Yeah, you got to. And also, don't try to prove yourself to others. Do it because you want to do it. Like, people tell me I need to go to school, and, you know, I stress to them what I want to do with my life. Like, don't prove to them, oh, I have to go to school to do this. Like, prove to yourself, like, okay, I gave up school and I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it out of Charlotte, and Charlotte is gonna be big once we make it.
Okay, so to wrap it up, can you guys just give everyone like your personal social networks so everyone?
On Twitter, POTS_OPM. On Instagram, Bino, BINO _OPM.
Oh, for Twitter and Instagram, mine is q.cokley, QDOTCOKLEY, q.cokley.
On Twitter, my username is IRun_the_world, and my Instagram name is First Lady OPM. Yeah, gotta change that.
On Twitter, mine is D_Mills, DEE_MILLS. Instagram, DMills6, DMills_6. Yeah.
Follow the Open Minds page too.
Minds
Twitter is Open Minds NC, and the Instagram is Open Minds Music. And the website, go to the website, openmindsmusic.net.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was really great having you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, I'm glad that you guys came out and did this for me because you didn't even have to do that. So this has been DJ Daz. This is a touch of Daz, but outside of the studio. I was with Open Minds, so everyone can check this out on my YouTube page when it does release, and that is DJ Daz TOD, and my Twitter is at DazzyDaz, DAZZIDAZ, and my Instagram is D3Moons. So thank you again for watching this. Next time.
Appreciate it.